Hi everybody and welcome to our yoga practice this week. And our yoga practice this week is all about resetting and realigning you physically and also energetically. So as always, be guided by your own body, do what feels right for you and let go of all judgment, competition or expectations. So just dedicate this next 30 minutes or so just for you. Excuse me. So when you are ready, we'll come into cross-legged. Allow the hands to rest down on the knees with the palms open to the sky, connecting our forefinger and thumb together. Taking these first few opening moments just to reconnect with your mind and your body and your spirit. So we'll drop the chin gently down towards the chest. Just take this moment just to check if you're holding on to tightness or tension in your body. Just begin to slow down and to breathe and to connect. As we allow the eyes to close, begin to tune into the gentle rhythm of your breath, taking some nice deep breaths together as we inhale through our nose and then exhale long and slow through your mouth. And again, deep breath in, filling the lungs to the very top. And then exhaling long and slow through the mouth, just letting go of all tension in your physical body. And again, deep breath in, tummy rises. And then breathing out, tummy softens. And just continue to take 3 more conscious breaths in your own time. And with each out breath, just extending that exhalation a little bit more. With each out breath, just releasing and relaxing. With every gentle breath, just beginning to feel more grounded and present. Letting go of all tension in your jaw. And just begin to soften the forehead, allowing all your thoughts to calm and to settle. As we now rest our left hand on our heart and our right hand on our tummy, we'll take a nice cleansing breath here together. So deep breath in through the nose and a gentle sigh out through the mouth. When you are ready, we'll go ahead and open our eyes and we'll take 3 opening breaths together. So we're going to inhale, arms or palms together as we lengthen through both sides of our body. Exhaling, hands to the heart. And again, breathing in that fresh energy and oxygen into your body. And exhaling, gently letting go. One more time. Deep breath in. This time as we breathe out, right fingertips rest down on your mat. And our left arm extends over the head, opening up through the left side of your body. And you might want to slide that hand further away for a deeper stretch. And then flowing straight over to the side, creating that lovely length. Breathing in. And gently breathing out, coming all the way back to center. Interlacing fingers out behind. So we're just coming to a gentle chest stretch. So just be mindful here, we're just slightly leaning forward, chin into the chest, or extending the arms away from the body. Just opening the lungs, encouraging that deeper, more open breath. And then gently release, stretching legs out in front with the toes up to the sky. We'll keep the knees soft to begin with and just focus on creating that length in the spine. So we're going to inhale, arms up. As you exhale, keep length, hinge forward from the hips, and we're going to take hold of the soles of the feet and dropping the chin into the chest. Closing the space between your tummy and the tops of your thighs. And if you want to go a little bit deeper, just work on gently extending the legs that little bit more. I'm going to take a breath in as we lift the heart, gaze is forward, and then exhale, dropping back down. One more time. Inhale, lifting the heart, and exhale, dropping back down. Rolling spine all the way back up to center, pointing toes, take the hands out behind, so fingertips facing outwards. Gluing the legs together, extend the heart up to the sky, stay here or lift the hips coming into your reclined plank. And then really take a nice deep energizing breath here. So this is really opening an energizing pose. And then gently release, placing the hips back down. We're going to come onto all fours when you are ready. And just being mindful that the knees are hip distance apart, the hands are shoulder width apart. Open the fingers wide. We're going to tuck our toes under and extend back into your down dog. Feet hip distance apart, grounding into the palms of your hands. Keep the knees soft for now and just really focus on lifting the hips up to the sky, lengthening through the spine. We're going to stretch out the backs of the toes. So we're going to inhale, lift, coming up onto the tiptoes, and exhale, release the heels down. One more time, inhale, lift, and then exhale, release the heels down. Coming into our first plank, shoulders over the wrist. Be mindful not to collapse into the shoulders, keep pushing away, and then release all the way down into crocodile. Turning the toes down, taking the in-breath, lift up for up dog, keep the elbows soft, heart open, and then exhale, release down dog. And one more time, inhale, plank, exhale, crocodile. Inhaling, up dog, exhale, release down dog. Bringing our focus between our hands, let's walk the feet up slowly. Coming into our standing forward fold, feet together, just let the body hang for a moment. You maybe just take hold of the elbows, or for a deeper stretch, just take hold of the backs of the heels, gently drawing chin into the chest. Softening through the knees, lengthen through the back, coming all the way up into our mountain on that in-breath. And then exhaling, hands back to the heart. So we're going to come into our wide leg squat. So turning the toes out slightly, heels in, resting the hands at the heart, bending at the knees, sinking the hips down, drawing shoulders back. If anyone wants to challenge, go that little bit deeper, or if you're looking after your body, come that little bit higher. From here, interlace fingers and push the arms away. Stay here or raise the heels. And the breath here. Finding that balance, breathing deeply. So really lovely for strengthening and toning your core, strengthening and toning your lower body. We'll take another deep breath here. And then releasing the hands as we take a breath in, arms up. Breathing out, hands to the heart. One more time, deep breath in, staying strong. Breathing out, hands to the heart. Extending arms up, palms parallel. We're going to straighten the legs. Turn the right foot in, left toes pointing forwards. Bending the left knee and rotating onto the ball of the back foot, coming into your high lunge. And here, just take a moment, just really open up through your heart, your chest, so we're drawing the shoulders back, and then coming into 5 lunges. So 1, 2, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Last one. And then from here, we're going to take it back down. And back down. Working into that hip flexor. We're going to release the arms forward, palms parallel, biceps by the ears. Take the gaze just down at the floor. Hold it here. Staying strong and balanced. Breathing and holding. And then gently releasing, fingertips down onto your mat. We're going to rotate to grounding to the back foot, but be mindful here that right hip doesn't twist out. Keep the hips facing forward. And then slowly start to straighten that front leg. coming into your pyramid. Taking 3 deep breaths here. So this is a beautiful pose for improving your posture and just helps to realign you physically and energetically. Notice the sensations you feel in your body. We don't want to lock the knee out, so maybe just keep the knee slightly soft. Take one more deep breath here. And then slowly bringing the gaze forward, bending the left knee, rotate back onto the ball of the back foot, coming into low lunge, dropping back knee down, toes down, opening up into your crescent moon on the in-breath, breathing out, hands to the heart. One more time, inhale, arms up. This time as you exhale, bring your left arm down first, right arm sits on top, coming into your eagle arms. Pressing the palms together. So if you're not feeling much of a stretch here, drop the weight into that left foot. Stay here, coming into a gentle back bend. So beautiful for opening the backs of the lungs, strengthening your respiratory system. One more deep breath here. And then gently release. Taking an in-breath, arms up. And then exhaling, pressing into fingertips. We're going to take that foot back out behind. Tucking toes under, inhale. Exhale, release, down dog. Sun salutation, inhale, plank. Exhale, crocodile. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, release, down dog. Bringing the focus back between our hands. Bending knees, walk, step or hop. Back into second set of your standing forward fold. I want to go a little bit deeper here. Take hold of the big toes with 4 fingers and thumb. Taking an in-breath, lengthen your spine, and then breathing out, using the strength in your arms to go that little bit deeper. Soften knees, flat back, coming all the way back up into mountain on that in-breath. Breathing out, hands to heart. Going back into our second set of wide leg squat. Toes out, heels in, hands at the heart, sinking the hips down. Keep the knees open, keep the tailbone tucked under. And again, if you want to challenge, raise the heels. Staying with the breath together. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time, deep breath in. Breathing out. Extending both arms up to the sky, palms parallel. Straighten legs. Turn left foot in slightly. Turn the hips to square forwards. Bending at the right knee and rotating slowly onto the back of the ball of your foot. Again, think about opening up through the heart here. Coming into our 5 lunges. So breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. 3, 4, last one, 5. Take it down, hold, lengthen through back leg. Feel that release down the side of that left hip. Maybe a gentle back bend here. And then slowly reaching the arms forward, biceps by the ears. Checking front knee stacked over that front ankle. Keep lengthening that back leg. Staying with the breath. And then slowly release, pressing into fingertips. Grounding that back foot into your mat. And slowly start to straighten front leg, coming back into that pyramid. Drawing the chin all the way towards your chest. Be mindful that the hips aren't rotating out, they're facing forwards. Try not to lock that front knee. Each out breath, just sinking that further and further down. And when you are ready, bring the gaze forward. Rotate back onto the ball of the foot. Sink the hips down, coming into low lunge, length through the spine. Gently drop knee and toes down. Taking an in breath as we open up into crescent moon. Breathing out, hands to the heart. One more time, deep breath in. This time breathing out, right arm comes down first, left arm on top, coming into your eagle arms. Letting go of all tension between your shoulders. And again, stay here, gentle back bend. And then slowly release. One more deep breath in, arms up. And then breathing out, pressing into fingertips. We're going to step that foot back out behind. Pressing into the palms, tuck toes under, release back into down dog. Feet together, this time big toes connect. Sun salutation, inhale plank. Exhale crocodile. Inhale up dog. Exhale, push back into down dog. Walking our feet slowly back into that standing forward fold, feet together. We're going to soften the knees, this time interlace fingers out behind, coming into that shoulder release. Gently taking the arms over the head. And we'll take one more deep breath here. And then on your next out breath, I'm going to slowly release, coming all the way back into your mountain. Resting the hands at the heart, coming into our tree. So right foot against the inner left ankle. Resting the hands at the heart. Just calming down our thoughts, calming down that breathing. Softening your gaze just in front. Staying here, raising the foot against the inner calf, or reach down slowly to take the foot to press against the inner thigh. And just take some breaths here. Work on finding that nice controlled breathing. Work on not collapsing into the hips, lifting out of the hips. Opening the knee out to the side. Take an in-breath, arms up. And then as you exhale, take the arms out behind, either taking hold of the elbows or coming into reverse prayer. So really beautiful for your posture, strengthening the lower body, the pelvic floor. Beautiful for strengthening the lower back as well. We'll take one more deep breath here. And with control, we're going to bring the hands back to the heart and then placing that foot back down. Take a deep breath in and a long, slow breath out. Coming over to the other side, so left foot this time against your inner ankle, just while we take that moment to ground and focus. And staying there, or again, raise the foot just below the knee or above the knee. And together, take an in-breath, arms up. Really lengthen here through both sides of your body. Exhale, taking hands out behind. Again, take hold of elbows or reverse prayer. And just bring your awareness to the foot that's grounding into your mat. Just check you're not gripping with the toes. The weight's nice and even throughout each point of your foot. And slowly release the hands, taking in-breath, arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart and back into your mountain. We're going to take the legs wider. This time toes in, heels out. Take an in-breath, arms up. And then as you exhale, hinge forward from the hips, coming into wide leg forward fold. Either just taking hold of the backs of the calves, the ankles, or your heels. Think about really lengthening through the spine, so not rounding over. And if that means you need to bend the knees slightly, that's okay. As we gently drop the crown of the head down towards our mat. And just pause here for 3 deep breaths, noticing the sensations in your body, noticing where you're feeling the stretch and that you're not pushing it too hard. It just feels like a positive stretch. And then when you are ready, we're going to bring the hands or the fingertips just to rest in front. We're going to walk the feet up so that they're slightly wider than the hips, but the toes out, heels in. Sinking the hips down. Bringing the hands to the heart, coming into your garland. Pressing gently against the inner knees, resting the hands at the heart. Drawing chin to the chest. So this is really beautiful, just for improving that range of motion, movement in your hips, keeping them healthy and flexible, as well as the lower back. Also has a really deep, rejuvenating and restorative effect on your body as well. And just take one more nice deep breath here. And then when you are ready, bringing the hands out in front, pressing into fingertips, lifting all the way up, turning the feet so they're nice and parallel. Take a moment here just to gently drop the crown of the head down. And then bend knees, palms to the floor, step back into your down dog. Feet hip distance apart. Opening the fingers wide, sun salutation. Inhale, plank. Exhale, crocodile. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, release, down dog. Raising left foot up to the sky. Keep the hips parallel, so not twisting out to the side. And then sweeping left knee to the left inner wrist. Extending back leg out behind, coming into that pigeon. Lifting up through the heart. Staying here, or coming down onto the forearms, or maybe even just resting the forehead on the backs of the hands. And just taking a few gentle breaths here. Each out breath, just sinking the hips further down, letting go of all trauma and stress and tension that's locked within your hips. Slowly releasing, pressing into fingertips, relaxing the shoulders down. We're going to roll over onto the left sits bone and sweep your right leg up and over the top of the left one. Pressing into that foot. You can either just take hold of the leg and sit nice and tall, or if you're struggling to keep that length and alignment in the spine, just take the fingertips out behind and just press and get that nice length. Bring awareness to the sits bones. So we want the sits bones to be equally pressed into our mat. And you may want to stay here, otherwise take an in-breath, arms up. And then exhale, take your left elbow to your outer right knee and your gaze over your right shoulder. Pressing into fingertips, get that nice length in the spine. It's really lovely for the digestive system and all your internal organs. Take a nice deep breath in. And then on the out breath, release. We're going to take that right leg and take it straight back out behind into second set of pigeon. And pressing into fingertips. Or if you want to go a little bit deeper, reach back with your right hand to take hold of foot or ankle. So you're going to feel quite a strong stretch and release. the quad and into the hip flexor. That may be enough, or you may want to slowly start to bring that foot in to the crease of the elbow. And then gently release, pressing into the palms, tuck back toes under, inhale, lift, exhale, step back into down dog, and just take a moment just to walk out the backs of the legs, so a few gentle heel presses. You're now coming over to the other side, right leg extends up, taking an in-breath, breathing out, sweep right knee through to the right inner wrist. So just checking in with your alignment here. It doesn't matter how deep you go in this pose, all we want to know is that your alignment is correct and you're staying connected to the breath and you're listening to your body. So either staying there if it feels right, just dropping that little bit deeper down. So there's quite a tendency in this pose. When you're feeling all that tension and that tightness locked in the hip, it tends to spread to other parts of the body. So just try to be really mindful to relax your shoulders, your palms, your fingers, relaxing your jaw. Just take one more deep breath here. And then slowly releasing, pressing into fingertips, lift up through the chest, rolling onto right sits bone and sweeping that left foot all the way over the top of your right thigh. So again, nice and tall in the spine, pressing to fingertips, get that length. And then either stay here or take a deep breath in, arms up, pausing at the top before exhaling, right elbow against outer left knee and looking over your left shoulder. And on your next out breath, we're going to slowly release, taking that left leg back over the top, straight back into second set of pigeon. Press into fingertips. So you're going to see that there's a slight arch in the spine here, so lovely back bend. Stay there or take hold of the left foot with the left hand. Or again, go that little bit deeper, maybe just sliding into the crease of the elbow. And then gently release, pressing into palms, tuck our back toes under. Inhale, lift. Exhale, step back into down dog. And again, just walking out the backs of the legs. We're going to do our last sun salutation. Inhale, plank. Exhale, crocodile. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, release down dog. Gently coming down onto our knees. Taking the knees a little bit wider than the hips. And then gently sitting back into our hero. So keeping the ankles nicely aligned, so not turning the feet out. Keep the knees together, or if it's too intense, allow them to be a little bit more open. And then bring the hands to the heart. Interlace the fingers, push the arms away. We're going to draw the arms up to the sky, biceps by the ears. Take an in-breath here. And then breathing out, rounding spine, tucking tailbone under. And again, inhale, lift. Exhale, rounding spine. Feel that release between the shoulders as you push the hands away. 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, rounding spine. Breathing in and breathing out. And coming all the way back to center, hands to the heart. We're going to come up onto the knees, bring the knees together, tuck our toes under, and coming into our toe stand. So tucking the toes under, resting the hands at the heart. If you need to release at any time, that's okay. So it might feel a little bit uncomfortable. Just start with. If it's really painful, then release. But it's really important to stretch this area of the body, or the backs of the toes, where we also hold lots of tension. Hold your awareness on every in-breath and every out-breath. And slowly release, coming onto all fours. Take the legs over to the side. We're going to come into seated. Bring the soles of the feet together. Bring the heels in as close as you wish to the sits bones. Taking hold of the feet, interlacing fingers, resting the elbows on the inner calves. Taking an in-breath, lengthen as you breathe out, dropping the chin in. Rounding spine, gently drawing the knees down towards the floor. Maybe give the head a gentle nod or shake as you let go of all tension here. So this is beautiful for balancing our hormones and our emotions, as well as keeping the lower back and the hips and the pelvis all healthy. And then gently release, coming all the way back to center, coming back into cross-legged. If you began your practice with left leg in front, and switch over to the other side, or vice versa. I'm going to bring the hands to the heart, press each and every fingertip together. So there's little acupressure points in the tips of the fingers, and this just helps to rebalance and align our energy. And take a nice deep breath in. And a long, slow breath out. Bring the left hand to rest on the heart and the right hand to rest on the tummy. Just closing the eyes for a few moments here as we take this moment just to honor our practice today. Feel grateful for all that you have achieved and for gifting this time just for you. Just take a couple of nice conscious breaths just in your own time, breathing in through the nose and breathing out long and slow through the mouth. And as you continue to take these last few breaths, take a moment just to compare how you feel now to how you felt at the beginning of your practice today. Maybe you feel stronger or more energized. Maybe you feel more calmer, more centered. And just take one more deep breath here together, in through the nose. And a gentle sigh out through the mouth. Bring in the palms together. Take a nice deep breath in. Long, slow breath out. And namaste. And when you feel ready, we'll go ahead and gently open our eyes. So well done, everybody. I hope you're all feeling well after your practice, and thank you so much.